Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Pisces, June 25, 2025. Concerns and worries, even if you try to bury them, have a way of hanging out with you today. Conversations and interactions can be slightly tricky. You and others are sensitive, ready to pull away or resist if cornered even slightly. You may be on the fence about a matter, as doubts interfere with your ability to make a solid decision. Even with possible misjudgments, interesting possibilities can ultimately emerge. Today's Sun-Saturn skew is a signal to get something right before pushing forward. There's no need to go against the tide. It's a time for correcting problems that may have accumulated due to shortcuts taken in the past. Identifying and correcting errors now means you'll be freer and more confident later. You could be feeling drained such that work and daily responsibilities can seem more overwhelming than usual. Slowing down can help you reorient yourself and adjust your expectations for the better. Beware the call. D energy of today. As the mighty sun, our great luminary, soars through the sky, he will clash with the great taskmaster, Saturn. In a sense, this is like a brutal battle between fire and ice. You'll feel as if you're under a dark cloud today, with rocky news, frustrating communication, and an overwhelming level of responsibility falling upon your shoulders. You will likely feel burnt out and like the entire world is against you. Be especially careful about what you write, speak, post, and anew. NCE today, too. It could end up bringing more drama for you to face. You and your customers have never been more in sync. The good times keep rolling, and you'll quickly build up your relationships so they're stronger than ever. Productivity is a unifying force. You can feel betrayed when there is confusion between friends. It's important to develop ways of dealing with this confusion so that you can attain clarity before engaging in the kind of drama that betrayal can cause. Before you approach anyone about confusion, you need to be clear yourself. An exercise regimen is a great way to bring clarity into your life. There is a set schedule to abide by and a sense of accomplishment to enjoy after each workout. If there's something to figure out on this day, chances are you're the best candidate for the job. You may find that your ability to see the logic in certain situations and to reason things out is incredibly strong. Areas that seem confusing and complicated for others can appear perfectly clear for you. This is where you can really help others. When they get confused, offer them your thoughts on the situation. You might just solve a few problems. The weekend is the ideal time to get a feel for the sun's first full day in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery, but this is something that is going to extend into the new working week and beyond. While the sun is only here for a month, Jupiter's return last week will keep him here for the next 12 months, next week they will not only align here for the first time in 23 years, but right on a new moon. Mercury, in his last weekend here, is working with the North Node to power up the whole playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. At the same time that Mercury is spending his last weekend in an adventurous part of your chart at a friendly aspect to the North Node in your romantic sector, the Moon's only visit to your relationship sector while Venus, the planet of love, is here will them align today. It is over the weekend that the spirit of romance and adventure has not only come together but with a chance, away from the working week, to focus on what is a special day for getting to the heart of what you want from your relationships. Pisces, your intuition isn't a mystery, it's a tool. Quote of the day: what you feel is information, not interference. Color: sea mist, calm, clear, knowing. Lucky numbers: 3, 6, 22. Let your instincts speak louder than your doubts today. A subtle message or sign is asking for your trust. Lean in, gently. Our eyes in the sky. For June 25, 2025, the cards speak with a voice both soft and empowering, as if the universe is gently guiding us back into alignment with what really matters. Today's draw: the Star, Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, and Knight of Swords paints a day that calls for quiet hope, tender curiosity, trust in your legacy, and brave, focused movement despite uncertainty. The message begins with the star, a symbol of healing, renewal, and the soul's deepest wishes. After hows or confusion, this card shows up like the first clear night after a storm, reminding you that your light, no matter how distant it sometimes feels, is still there. Today is a powerful invitation to reconnect with what inspires you, what lifts your spirit when the world feels heavy. This could be as simple as listening to a song that brings tears to your eyes, or writing down one small dream you haven't given up on. Even in quiet moments, your hope is powerful. Let it live and breathe again. The innocence of the Page of Cups follows with a curious heart. This card is often about emotional openness, creativity, and unexpected messages, like when someone texts you right as you're thinking of them, or you suddenly remember a childhood wish that still matters. You may feel extra sensitive today, or more imaginative, and that's not something to push away. Let your inner child speak. Let yourself wonder, imagine, even flirt with life a little. This is a perfect day to let go of perfection. And be willing to play, to reach out, to be emotionally honest even if your voice shakes a little. Next, the Ten of Pentacles brings you back to earth in the most comforting way. This is the card of long-term blessings of family, home, security, and building something that lasts. It reminds you that your presence matters in ways you might not see yet. You're contributing to a larger story: your lineage, your community, your legacy. It's a great day to check in on your foundations. How's your home feeling lately? Are you proud of what you're nurturing? And even if some things feel out of place right now, this card says you're further along than you think. And then comes the moon, with its shadows, dreams, and deep waters. This card doesn't speak in straight lines, it speaks in symbols, feelings, and intuitions. Today, not everything may make logical sense, but that's okay. The moon reminds us that uncertainty can still be sacred. Trust your gut. If something feels off, listen. If something pulls at your heart, follow it. This is a card that asks us to walk through the fog with faith that our inner light will lead the way. Your emotions today are not distractions, they're maps. Finally, the Knight of Swords rides in with purpose. This knight doesn't wait for perfect timing, he moves. His message is about taking mental clarity and turning it into action. Is there something you've been overthinking? Today could be the day to just start, even if it's messy. Have the conversation, the email, make the change. Don't rush blindly, but don't stay stuck in analysis either. Let your courage lead. Together, these cards invite you into a deeply human space, a place where hope meets intuition, where play meets purpose, and where stillness coexists with bold motion. Today, you're being asked to listen within, trust your vision, and begin the next step of your journey even if it's still forming in the mist. What is the star reminding you to believe in again? What is the moon stirring in your heart? And where is your Knight of Swords asking you to finally act? Let this day be your own blend of softness and strength. And if any part of this reading resonates with your story today, I invite you to share it. Your reflections might be exactly what someone else needs to hear.